Do you see the police are already there? Well, this place up here, that's all the dorms.
Oh, okay.
Hold on,
You have all right. Let's put it. What?
Turn it on.
Is it on cord?
Hey, we don't need you here today, huh? We don't need you here today.
That is my understanding, is that you are supposed to have a number to identify you. That identifies.
Why haven't you got your hat on?
No, you are not. No, that's not who you are. That's not your name. It's not attached to that.
That's not my name.
No.
That's not my name.
That's not my
Can we see it?
I can't see it.
Admitting it's not the name. Are you being sarcastic? Oh, I see you're being
Guys,
sarcastic.
we'd like you to work for us, really, today.
I don't want nothing what you want today. It's my property. It's my family's property.
We're coming to reclaim what's ours.
We're here because someone has been criminally trespassing on our property, and we're now here to get rid of them. But apparently they're not here, so no problem. Okay.
They won't be coming back.
Okay, lad.
They are supposed to have a number in there.
Yeah, he's supposed to be wearing his hat as well, otherwise he's acting in private capacity.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not in full uniform, in a private capacity.
I'm not sure throat I've got that.
Hey?
I'm not sure throat I've got.
Now, what's he going to come back with? Right? Who is he? What does he know about
Get right up to them, they can't stop you.
What will you do? What will you say? What will you say? Well, we don't
Yeah.
do it. We've got no problem.
The thing is, if somebody
We're in
was right
possession.
up next to them, they can't do anything.
And the only thing they got is possession. You see, when they do things, they do possession orders on people,
Well,
yeah?
are we not possessing
What people don't
this?
realise is that's nothing about ownership. So they might say they've got possession, but they haven't got ownership. You'll never see an ownership case going on. Because nobody really owns it, they think the Crown owns it all. That's okay, tell the public. Yeah. Tell the public they don't own their properties, they pay their mortgages for no reason at all, because the Crown owns it. Well, of course, they're not going to let that secret out the bag, but that's what they deal with. So they get a possession order against you. Now, let's look at it this way. If I lease this property out to somebody for 10 years and they breach that contract, then I might try and get a possession order against them to repossess the property. Yeah? But the judge agrees with them and says they can carry on. That doesn't mean they own it, it just means they got possession of it. So the ownership element is a very big missing, it's a black hole in these circumstances, because the Crown believe they own everything. Well, let them tell us, let them put it on the front page of the paper. Yeah?
Which they're not prepared to do.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Right, so possession, yeah, they got possession, but what if it was something you're releasing it?
Yeah.
They haven't got ownership, right? And that's the whole point, yeah?
Oh yeah.
It's taking this to actually get, let's get it sorted with these people. And I'll say, all of you guys, that's what's on camera, you're all here to witness what I'm doing. I'm not asking anybody to do anything here other than witness. You're all from all parts of the country. It's not like I've got a lot of the local football hooligans up here with me. You're all from different parts of the country with a common public interest in what's going on, and you've travelled all this distance to see what's going on and witness what's going on.
No, they can't. Your name belongs to you. If you choose to give it away, that's fine. But you don't have to give it away.
Man.
I thought it might be more.
That I haven't actually left the premises of my own volition. So here we are. Let's see what goes on. Here we go. I can prove. Hey, look, my old man's buried up there, so I can prove I've got title to this place as far as that's going. Never mind any fraudulent documents that they try and produce.
Hey Guy, the rich still take to the gate.
Yeah. Ah, well, okay. We'll have a look at that. This is what we're talking about. No. I don't know. I've charged one of them with the bailiff for the salt when they carried me from there. No, it's the bloke who thinks he owns it.
Where is it?
What? Huh? Fair play to you. Brilliant job. Well, and the other everyone getting involved in it.
That's what a fraudulent writ looks like.
Well, do you need to
Are you alright?
Have you sold your trespass? Have you coded it in trespass?
Who is?
Gentlemen, anybody?
All right, lads. All right, how you doing?
Hello, you're right.
How you
Darren
keeping?
Vaughan on the duty
Hello,
sergeant.
Darren. How you
Hello,
doing?
you're right.
Okay, yeah.
What's your intentions? What's your plans?
Well, there was criminal trespass going on this property.
Okay.
We're here. We've taken possession. I brought witnesses with me. All these people have come from all over the country.
I can see it's
who
plenty here.
are fully conversant with my situation because I'm fully transparent. And what I've discovered is that documentation, there's been fraud involving various court officers. One of them there. I mean, and in fact, you guys, unwittingly, I would like to think, were here when I was removed from these premises based on that document. That document is fraudulent. And I've actually had Sheffield Court confirm that it never came from them. And I've got notices to that effect. That's a fraudulent document.
Hereford Court hasn't got a copy.
Hereford Court hasn't got a copy yet. So we're in possession of the building. We're happy because obviously the incumbents have gone. We don't require your services here. We're fully happy that here. I've been conversing with various police officers and forces, including the professional standards
department.
department.
It's been a one-way system though, because
it's been a
no
one-way
one's got
system
back to us.
because nobody's got back to us and nobody's prepared to do anything.
The thing is that people in this country are sick and tired of us being robbed by corporations and courts that do absolutely nothing. They don't work for us. They work for corporations. We've had enough. Our father's buried up there.
Yeah.
And
Are you?
No, well.
my father-in-law.
So my father's there. So I mean, someone thinks they bought my father in his grave. We've never sold this property.
Can I? Would you
never
just
signed
step
for
back a little
anything.
bit?
Okay, all right, yeah, don't get any space.
We're all peaceful, mate, don't worry.
Yeah, we're all peaceful.
No, but
Yeah. So
We feel we've got nowhere else to go other than make a stand.
there's nowhere else because we're dealing with court systems, and if you actually, I'm engaged in legal forensics now. So what I do is, obviously, we employ lawyers and judges and solicitors and pay them a lot of money, more money in an hour than a lot of people earn in a year, in a week. Yeah, they earn in an hour, don't they?
Yeah.
And we do that because they're supposed to know meticulously the ins and outs and basically they don't do anything at all for us. They don't operate for us. Okay, they're operating in their old culture. In this country, we've got apartheid operating. Anyone who's involved in the judiciary or anyone who's involved to a certain extent in the police, I'm not saying you personally. There's a Freemasonry element. I don't know if you're aware of Operation Tiberius, which has shown this is to be the case in this country.
Okay.
So what we're dealing with is this. Now, I own this property. My family own this property.
Okay.
Right? We have never put it up for sale.
Okay.
I'd like to know if anyone claims we never mortgaged it. We'd like to know exactly how someone can claim ownership of it from us, because obviously, if things are done to the prescribed form, it has to go A, B, C. Well, A, I was in here and got removed. C, someone else was in possession of the property. Where was the B? Where's the B? Yeah, there was no B.
I'm not.
No, I know.
Conversation in that. I mean,
No, I appreciate that.
As far as I was aware, that the property was repossessed.
No, I appreciate that.
What's your intention? I take it you're going to stand here and.
Well, no, we're happy. We're back in possession of the property.
Okay.
The incumbents
What about
have gone.
going inside the property?
Well, if I wish to go into the property, I'll go into the property. There's no intent in any way because we own the property. What has happened, which I'd like to report to you, is that a lot of vehicles that were here have been stolen. My son, where's my son? We'll have a list of them vehicles that have been stolen from these premises. We understand that somebody who was here, the criminal trespasser, sold those vehicles, they've got registration numbers on, to someone in the village locally. So we can actually establish and prove that as a fact.
I mean, that's
as well.
something that we can look at.
The rest of our property has been stolen and sold as well.
So at the moment, you're
If anyone wants to give them a bell, feel free.
Yeah. And there's no problem with
plans
anybody.
to be
And all these nice people have come from literally from all over the UK. Because, you know, we're all fed up with what's going on. It's going on everywhere, okay? And there's no violence.
All come to the lovely countryside of
They've
Herefordshire.
come to Herefordshire just to see us. But I mean, they come here to witness
from the city
what
of
was going to happen.
Manchester, so-
I was-
Nottingham.
We've got green trees.
I came here to confront whoever was here criminally trespassing because I'd served a notice on them and they took no notice of it. Okay, so I was coming here to do that.
I don't think that person's here from
No. Well, so okay, so I mean, and on your way, chaps, and thank you for taking interest.
And may I just say, please, something, please, Constable. Look, we're also Sergeant. We're also here for you because you're a human being, just like I am, right? And I'm a man, and so are you. We understand your uniform and we know what that means. But I don't know whether you have a mortgage. But if you do or you don't, okay, there's a man in amongst this group at the moment. I'm not going to say who he is. He can come forward if he wishes, right? It's gone all over the YouTube, all over the world. The banks, okay, corporations, just as the Metropolitan Police is a corporation, just as the Crown is, they try to take his property. So we're also representing Sergeant you.
Representing everyone.
And we mean that. It's just not this country because it has to stop.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're
Thank you for
we're
listening.
in the public interest. That's the bottom line. That's what we're here for.
You need to start doing his jobs and start arresting the bankers.
Yeah, yeah.
And the politicians.
Thank you, lads. Thank you. Thank you.
System.
Yeah, I'll give him a round of applause.
Guy, someone's calling you. Can we ask